Hello, hello. All right. I'm checking to see if I'm live. Looks like I am. Hello, hello. Please say hello if you're joining me. And we'll get started here in a minute. I'll come on camera. Hey. So, had a wonderful time this morning at 9 a.m. and I shared some really cute cards for Coffee and Crafts with Pamela. Need to make sure if you didn't join me that you go check out the replay. I'm uploading it right now to YouTube, but you can find it on this page, my Pamela Blackwell I think it's just Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So if you're watching this, you're on the page already and you can watch the replay. I'll show you what I created. These are them over here. Oops. Okay, so I made this card. It's hard to do it this way. I may have to go back over to the overhead. We made this card. You're the best part of my day. This is all using the Latte Love collection suite. And hello there, let's catch up. This one is fun because it has a belly band and then it opens up to reveal that. Okay. And then one more, so I created 3 cards. Hello Heidi, thanks again for joining me. And then I did a little gift card holder. Perfect for, the inside said, this one's on me. Then you can include a little gift card. Doesn't have to be coffee, I'm assuming. You could make it whatever and not put the coffee theme in there. I think it was Heidi that suggested this would make a great Mother's Day card. Okay, there you go. And I had one more to show you that I forgot I made. Let me share this one with you. I'll do it this way. You're the best part of my day. I followed a tutorial on YouTube and it's a fun fold. And you could add it. This could be a gift card holder too. But look how fun that is. Okay, just lots of fun things. I'm having fun with all the fun folds. Anyhow, when you spend when you purchase $50 or more from my Stampin' Up! Website, then I will send you all the pre-cut pieces to make all these. All you will need is the Early Espresso ink pad, and which I have right back here, I think. Okay, and the stamp set, which is right here. Okay, and I think your adhesive. That's really all you'll need. Maybe some scissors. So, but if you want to recreate them all and you need the shopping list, you'll get a tutorial that'll have all the supplies needed to actually recreate all the cards. But there'll be instructions in there on how to put the cards together from the pre-cut kit. So I wanted to share that, and you'll also get these, a full package of the swirl dots. Okay, let me set all that aside for now. Look, it's gonna make a mess. And I wanted to pull in my iPad real quick and share a little bit with you about Paper Pumpkin. So I'm gonna switch over to the overhead. Okay, here is the Paper Pumpkin. This is a monthly kit subscription, and there's several ways that you can join. I was going to pull up, give me a second, paper. They actually have a Paper Pumpkin Facebook page, I think. Whoops, I'm doing the wrong thing. Yes, they have a Facebook page, so you can go check it out. Paper Pumpkin is the Facebook page, and they have a kit right now that I think that's it. Let me see. The next one coming up, you have to subscribe by May 10th, I believe, and it's geared toward Father's Day, called the Best There Is Kit. So I just signed up for that. And then they have some neat add-ons. They have an add-on dies that you can purchase when you're a subscriber. And then you can also purchase past kits when you're a subscriber. So you can go to my website and find those past kits that are available. This one that I got in my demonstrator kit is still available, which is awesome. So I wanted to share that with you. And let me look and see somewhere in here. There it is right there. Maybe I can share a little bit more detail about it. So get started with the subscription for $25 a month. Includes shipping. So I think only tax is added to that if you have tax. Free gifts and access to exclusive products for subscribers, and you're joining a special creative community. I'm not sure. Yeah, apparently it's not just cards. They also do some fun little paper crafts, different kinds of things each month. And I guess that's all there is in the catalog. But you can do the QR code in the catalog, or just go to paperpumpkin.com to learn more. You can also, if you go to my website, which I haven't figured out how to post that on here yet, or I haven't attempted to put an overlay, but my website is passionateaboutscrapbooking.stampinup.net. There should be some links on my page somewhere already, so on my Facebook page if you look. So I was just pulling up the paperpumpkin.com. They have a whole web page that will give you more details about the subscriptions. So I do know that you can subscribe for different, I was looking on here, I don't really see it on the website here. It's only showing a monthly one for $25, but I do believe on my website you can do 3 months, 6 months, and a year. And when you do a year, you get a kit for free. So you pay for 11, get one free. So that's kind of how that works. So let's get to the kit that I received in my demonstrator kit. Now, I'm not 100% sure if every time you sign up, every person that signs up with Stampin' Up! Gets one of these for free. But as former Close to My Heart makers, as we got a special deal, we got one of these in our kits. That may be what everybody gets. I'm not 100% sure. But just FYI, I can find out for you and let you know, because there is a really awesome starter kit special happening the month of May, and you get all these products free in your kit, plus you get to choose 125 additional products, and you only pay $99. So free shipping, free business supplies, awesome deal. And if you'd like more information on joining my team, let me know. I would love to have you. But these are all the new in colors, and it shows 5 of them here, but you get 4 of the in color products. Well, no, maybe they just mean 4 of these like this. You get all 5. Okay, I was a little confused when I looked at another graphic, but it does look like you get the Stampin' Right markers, the 6x6 papers, which I'll be doing something with tonight at 9 p.m., and then the 8.5 by 11 cardstock along with all the ink pads. The ink pads are amazing. So I've played with all these colors and they work together beautifully. So yeah, $82 value, a great incentive. Okay, back to Paper Pumpkin. So I've already gotten into my kit. I created some with it and I wanted to do a little bit of fun with it today. So inside your kit, you will get a stamp set, like a little exclusive stamp set. And then they come with these little Stampin' spots. This one is Pebble Path. I'm gonna set that aside over here. Then you get this was a full sheet, I've already used some, of these blue sparkles. As far as color names, I have no clue what this is, but those are pretty. Here are some of the pieces. Let's see what I've got. I think this was the card. I was gonna make a couple of cards. Let me show you what I've done so far. So in this one, this is actually a belly band that you can put around a plastic card holder that they've included in the kit. I'm going to use it for something different today because I don't plan on giving this away as a gift. I'll use these cards to mail out to people, but I'm going to use that as part of this card I'm going to make. So this is going to be one of my projects, maybe the only project for today right now. I'm not sure, but these are, let me see, these right here are the cards that you can create in this kit. So I followed the instructions that are down here in the bottom. I'll show you in a minute, but you make 3 of each card. So I'm just going to go through there and show you how beautiful these are. So they're beautiful just the way they were intended to be used. There's one, hello friend. So great sentiments, 1,000 good luck wishes. That would be pretty as even like a wedding card. And then wishing you all the best, same wedding card. And then just a thanking of you, friend. And give me a second. I'm going to go back to maybe make sure I'm still live and all that goodness. All right, I'm going to set those aside. I'm not sure if I'm going to recreate them or not. So I have one of each so far. And then let me show you, I found some beautiful samples, I think on the Paper Pumpkin Facebook page, from different artists that did different things with them. So this one, if you'll notice over here, the front and the back are printed. So this artist actually cut that in half. And then I used a regular white card base. And I used the back part, cut it down a little bit, and layered it with some Stampin' Dimensionals onto the front of the card, and then just built up using, did some fussy cutting right here. And then these are just punch outs. So it still came together really quickly, but just a little bit of fussy cutting there with the, why can't I think of what those are called? Dandelions. Hello, Martha. Thank you for joining me from Bakersfield, California. I love the internet when we can connect like this. All right, so this was a card that was kind of stepped up from the original samples. So you can see just more layers. And these even look, with the Stampin' Dimensionals, they even look awesome because they have the dimension. But you can do so much more with this kit, and I probably won't do it today, but I really would like to see what I can do as far as scrapbooking with these kits, cutting up the papers and creating a scrapbook page. So we'll see. Time-wise, I may just play around here a little bit. So it comes packaged really pretty. Of course, it doesn't look as pretty now, but it came with a tissue paper, and you open it up, and They have inside the instructions, nice detailed instructions. So you can see right here on the front that you get this plastic sleeve where you could put, I don't know if all the cards would fit in there plus the envelopes, but you could put some in there. And then there's that little belly band. And then you make 3 of each of these cards, and then you get these gorgeous envelopes. So that's what I want to do, is mail these cards to people in that pretty envelope. All right, so this was the December 2023 All the Best, and it's still available. So when you subscribe as a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you have access to past kits that are still available and some extra exclusive things as well. So here's just a sampling of the instructions, very simple. I like these. I don't like to read. Some people prefer reading the instructions. I like that you can just look and see how things are put together. There's the belly band instructions. All right, so those are all 3 cards, and then this right here is showing the items, so you could set aside all the items for card 1, then all card 2, card 3, and so forth. And then on the back here, there's a couple of samples actually of different things that you can do with the kit, like I was talking about, and I'm going to show you today. And then here's the picture of everything that's included in this kit. So like all these are punch outs. Yeah, all of these are punch outs. That is designed to be like a backdrop of a card, but I fussy cut some of that out. And then you get some tear and tape, some dimensionals, a whole sheet of dimensionals, plus some glue dots and your gems. So awesome deal for $25. And it's $25 a month, no matter what they decide to include in it. So set that aside. And then here are the items, the extra stuff that I have after. So I have all of this still left after creating 4 cards. And then here's those beautiful envelopes I wanted to show. Look at that. Printed, not on the back, but when you fold it over, yeah, you'll have a pretty enclosure. So this was just really, really neat. I've never been a fan of kits like this too much, but I think I'm about to become one. All right, so I'm going to set all this aside. I'm going to, let's see, somewhere in here I have some gems. Let me find them real quick. At least I did. Did I pull them out already? I'm not sure what I did with my gems. Did I pull them out? Yeah, I pulled them out. They're already over here. Okay. So there's the rest of the card bases that I have to play with. Okay. And then that plastic sleeve. So I'm going to set that over here to the side and bring in this, because I wanted to create another card that was upscaled a little bit, more creative. So I'm going to need my paper trimmer. So be sure to let me know if you have any questions about Paper Pumpkin, and I will try to answer those the best that I can. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to cut it up. So I need my scissors. I have most of the adhesive here I think I need. I have a white card base because I am going to cut this up a little bit. I don't have exact measurements yet because I'm kind of eyeballing it, but I have actually 2 cards here. So this one, I think, is, I'm going to cut this off. So make sure I'm at 4 1/4. All right, so this is going to be my card base. I'll glue that on here in a minute. Then I have this piece, And I'm gonna flip it over and use it as white. So I'm gonna cut approximately, let's see here. I'm thinking for a minute how much I wanna cut off. I think I wanna do half an inch, so I have about a 1/4 inch all the way around. And let me just double check, it doesn't matter, it's white, so I'm good. Okay, cut that down on 2 sides, the long side and one short side, half an inch. I can save this to use for something. All right, so we have, perfect, that'll work. There's one layer. And then this one, excuse me, I'm gonna cut it down the middle as well. I can see these as cute photo journaling blocks or something on a scrapbook page. I know I can make a scrapbook page, it's gonna be awesome. All right, now let me, what did I cut this down to? Let me measure it. I cut it down to 3 3/4. So I'm gonna cut this at 3 1/2, I think. All right, I think that's where I want it. Let me just double check. I think that'll work. I just did it 1/4 inch smaller. Okay, that's extra. And then from here, that's where I need to do a little bit of math, I think. I'm gonna cut 3 panels, I guess is what you would call it. So let's see if I can figure this out. So I've got it at 4 1/4. 2, 4, 6, 1 1/2, 3. Does anybody can third that for me? Let's see if I can. I'm never very good at math, so I don't know if I can do them in exact. Excuse me. So if you have 1 1/2 and 3 1/2 inch, that's a little bit too much. So it'd have to be, would 1 1/4, what would 1 1/4, that's 3, that's would be 3 3/4. So I think it's gonna have to be like right in between. That's what I'm gonna go for. So hopefully my panels will be close. So I think I'm doing 1 3/8. Crossing my fingers. Nobody has any feedback for me. Okay, so 1 3/8. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the middle one a little bit wider, 'cause I think. Okay, the middle one's gonna be a little bit wider. And I may have to cut off, let me see. Probably cut that down a little bit more, but we're just gonna do it like that. Okay, I think that worked. Okay. So I want to, got dimensionals in here. I'm gonna build up this panel and then we'll put it on the, all right, so look, you get a whole thing of dimensional elements. When you order the dimensional elements, I think you get 3, and well actually, and they're even bigger. So this is how they originally come right here. And you get 3 of these in a package. So you get quite a few to work with. Okay, so let's raise this panel. We're gonna raise these panels, so let me, I think I'll just do them right down the center. So I'm not using a ton of dimensional elements. Stampin' Dimensionals. Dimensional elements are some old close to my heart product. That funny how our brains work. Okay. All right, so I'm going to want this one centered. Let me move these off and make sure. Let me get my, I'll do it up higher so y'all can see. Okay, I'm just making sure I've got that centered. I could really use my Versamat right now. Okay, I think that works. So again, this is what I'm just copying from one that I saw. I'm gonna kind of get the same width apart, I think. Okay. I saw on the Paper Pumpkin Facebook page. And then I'm gonna, so I can see. Pretty good. Okay. There's some glitter or some foil, I guess is what it's called. Makes it sparkly. Just adds enough of a pretty touch. All right, and then this is a banner that just punches out. And I'm just going to use my adhesive. If you didn't have any adhesive, you can use some of the tear and tape they included in it. And guess what? This one doesn't even involve any stamping. So to line it up, I'm going to line it up right down the center. I think that's pretty good. Right there. And then we have 2 pieces cut out, and I need some dimensionals on that. I can do it here. And so lots of dimension on this one. And if you were concerned about maybe putting one right in here, you can cut these apart if you need to. Maybe I would do just a tiny little sliver. I need my down there. So don't be afraid to grab your scissors. And got them all. So share with me what y'all are up to today. I would love to know. Doesn't have to be scrapbooking. All right, so I'm gonna position it about like this. And then this one, don't know if I want maybe a little bit. Right there. Let me see where it's going. Yeah. Don't think the bottom stem is going to matter too much. Let me do something real quick. Let's see here. Yep, that's not going to work. All right. This I'm going to tuck in right around here. I don't want the stem to show, so pop it up under there. And there. And then this is where the belly band, so I'm going to cut off, I'm going to cut that out exactly on the yellow. Then I have this piece I can use on a card or scrapbook page. And then this piece, there is some scoring in it, but could cut it down, use it for like little banner pieces or something. I'm cutting right along the yellow. And I'm going to use a little bit. I'm just going to pull off. This would fit perfectly, I think. So I'm going to pull off a little bit of that. And then tuck it right up under here. Just like that. I should have turned my overhead lights off. Oh well. Okay, so you got that piece. Then I'm going to put a few gems in here. I may have one more card that I want to do too. All right, so let's put a few gems here and there. These are pretty. And tuck some underneath in here. Maybe do another big one. So what do y'all think? Does anybody do card kits and then step them up some? I like to be creative like this, so that's why first I wasn't sure I would subscribe, and then I was like, oh heck yeah. After I saw that you could do stuff like this speeds my creative juices. Now I am just copying one that I saw, but I'm definitely going to try doing a scrapbook page with the scraps that I have, or the leftovers I had. Because I do want to be careful personally with how many cards I make. And I don't have an abundance of them. Okay, so now I'm just going to put some tape to go a little bit slower just to make sure it gets on there really well. And then this piece is going to go centered on here. And then you got another layer. This is going on the card base, so I'm going to put a little bit extra glue. Now I am so used to using this kind of adhesive for everything. I'm still working on using that. I noticed a lot of the demonstrators use that green glue, the Tombow glue in the green package, for everything, but might be more cost effective. Probably is, but I love my tape runner. All right, so there is our beautiful card with the foil here on that tag, and even on that little for you that I cut out. And then just using a regular card base, I could use some of those pieces to decorate the inside too. I've got to get used to doing that. What I've got, I was going to see what I had left over here real quick. If there's anything I could do to, could do something in here. This is a little short for in here. There was a longer piece, that blue. That's not quite long enough, but it could do something just simple like, this is what I'm doing. Watch this. I could just do a strip right down here. What would you do with this? So why not just do it like that? That's where you could sign your name right there and then get it very straight. But so funny when you look at the, there we go, screen. Maybe stick something else on it, but I mean, that's plenty. Could totally stamp one of those little, why do I keep forgetting what they're called? Dandelions. Right there, maybe. Like, I'm gonna do it because I haven't used any of these. So when you make the cards that come, follow the cards in the directions, all we ended up using were the sentiment cards. We didn't even use those cute stamps. So there's intentionally lots of other things that you could do. What if you just did one up here? Whoops, I didn't do very good. I'm not going to try to line it back up right now. But first generation, second generation, that's what former close to my heart makers call it. I don't know what they call it with Stampin' Up. Still learning. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that, but there we go. Okay, super cute. We have that so far. And then let me move things around a little bit. So these are the, I'm not sure which one. I think that was number 1, number 2, number 3. So these are the cards that you would create using the instructions in the Paper Pumpkin Kit, 3 of each. So you get a total of 9 cards. And then I created this one yesterday. It's got some dimension as well. So stepped up just a little bit. And then we have this one that I just created. Make sure you can see them all. So great value, $25 a month, or you can do like a 3-month subscription, 6-month subscription, or even a 12-month subscription. When you sign up for 12 months, you pay for 11, get 1 free for a total of 12. All right, let me look and see. I have another one, maybe. Let me look and see what they used. Oh, yeah, that one. I don't know that I want to do that because they would be cutting up the pretty envelope. Someone used some part of the envelope on a card. I'll just show it to you so you can see. Here is the other one. So this right here was cut out of the envelope. Then this was a punch out. And everything else is pretty basic. Stamping the hello friend. And then that's one of the cards that came with it. So that's simple. I wish I'd print, well, I don't have actual samples of the one that's coming in May, but it is for Father's Day. I do know that. It's a little bit more masculine. And I believe it coordinates with the collection that I just purchased called Country Woods Collection. So I'll be able to step it up some, I hope. And I'll show you those to y'all next month. I think the last day to order to subscribe to this one I'm talking about is May 10th, and then they I think they bill you can sign up, but I don't think they bill you till like the 11th through 15th, and that's when they send it out. So we'll see time wise. I'm not sure exactly time wise when I will get it, so I'll just keep y'all posted on that. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I think I'll make this one short and sweet, and then join me back at 5 o'clock for Sip and Stamp, and I'm gonna have a glass of wine, I think, during that. So whatever your favorite beverage is. I think Heidi will be drinking coffee. Let's see. Hello, Debbie. I was just looking back at comments. I'm glad you joined me. Missed you this morning. You'll have to go back and watch the replay. I've made some cards during Coffee and Crafts. So, awesome. I'll make sure I have a catalog for you tomorrow at church. So, thank y'all so much. Remember, if you do decide to sign up for the paper pumpkin, that you will be able to order this if it's still available. If you liked it, you can order it separately. There's quite a few older collections, kits, I guess you would call them, that you can purchase once you're a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin. So that's a really cool benefit of it as well. So y'all have a great afternoon. I'll see y'all hopefully at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time here for Sip and Stamp, where I'll be sharing my Unbounded Beauty scrapbook workshop with you, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I have 2 pages that I've already created, 2 layouts, and then I'll be creating the 3rd layout for you live. So, okay, y'all have a great afternoon. Talk to y'all soon. Bye. Will the paper pumpkin order count towards the $50 for the card kit? Let me look into that, Heidi, and see if you can combine the orders. I'm not sure, and I'll get back to you on that. All right, thank y'all. Bye.